Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn and Aquarius connection. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. Also, you have the power to change my life for the better just by liking, subscribing, and watching my video all the way through. And I greatly appreciate any and all of your support. All right, so we're going to pull some romance angels to go down the middle. I have a deck for Capricorn, I have a deck for Aquarius, and then I have a clarifying deck. All right, so we have unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. We have codependency, addictions. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And we have pay attention to the red flags. Oh my gosh, you guys have a lot going on between yourselves here. I feel like one of you isn't being true to yourself about how you feel about the other person, and that you're feeling that there just is not enough attraction. And I feel like maybe you're staying in this relationship because this is something that you've kind of known. This is something that you were getting used to. This is something that, you know, could be why that codependency is coming up. It doesn't necessarily have to mean addictions. It could mean that you're just sort of in this routine and you're just feeling like, well, this is what it is, so I'm just going to accept it. And then we have pay attention to the red flags, and I feel like you're also feeling like there are a lot of red flags. There are a lot of things going on that you're not happy about, but you're just sort of accepting this, and you're being deceptive to yourself about your feelings, and you're being deceptive to your partner because I feel like you're just not feeling that connection between this person. I'm not really sure who this energy relates to. It could relate to both of you, you know. Maybe the both of you are just sort of realizing that, you know, this isn't the right relationship, that you're just not feeling this relationship. Maybe you're both feeling that way, but you're both like, well, you know, financially we have to stay together, you know, because we can't afford to move out on our own, or, you know, whatever those reasons may be, that you're feeling like you just don't want to take that step out to move on. But let's see what's going on here with the cards. So we have King of Pentacles, so that can represent obviously Capricorn. We have Three of Cups. We have the Strength card. We have Two of Swords, making that decision, okay? Ace of Wands for a new start, happy start. Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and Six of Swords. I feel like Capricorn's ready to walk away. I feel like Capricorn is sort of building up your strength. You're building up your energy. You're being patient. You're waiting until the time is right. And then I feel like you are ready to kind of branch off on your own. That's the energy that I'm feeling from Capricorn. Let's see what we got going on here for Aquarius. For some reason, on this Aquarius card, this eye right here is really sticking out to me. I don't know why. All right, we have the Princess of Cups, the awakening of that inner voice, that intuition. We have the Princess of Wands. We have the Emperor. We have the Moon. The Moon can represent deception. So it could be that Aquarius is wearing that false self mask about, not being true to the way that they feel. Not being true to Capricorn about how they feel. We have the Lovers. We have the King of Pentacles. Could represent Capricorns on your mind. Eight of Cups, walking away. We have Prince of Wands, walking away kind of that way and then heading this way. Five of Cups, and then we have the Ace of Cups. I feel like Aquarius wants to work on this relationship. I feel like, maybe the deception is that maybe Aquarius really feels stronger for Capricorn than what they're letting on. Like maybe it was sort of going with the flow, but then it's like maybe Aquarius can feel Capricorn pulling away, and Aquarius is like, oh, you know what, I really do care for Capricorn. I really do feel like I have a connection with Capricorn, and I really do want to work on this relationship. Like you may be feeling that inside. Maybe these are feelings that you haven't felt before. That spark is being ignited, that spark, feeling like maybe you always took Capricorn for granted, and maybe you're like, well, Capricorn's always been there, so Capricorn's always going to be there, so I'm just going to do my thing. But then Capricorn, I feel like maybe Capricorn has decided, you know what, like this is not fulfilling, this is not working for me, and that I need more, and I've tried to talk to Aquarius and they're not listening, so I'm deciding that I need to move on, or I need to take a break. And I feel like that kind of rattled Aquarius, and they're like, oh, well, wait a minute, like what? Capricorn's not going to be here? So I need to, what is it that I need to do in order to keep Capricorn here, or to maybe I really need to start listening to Capricorn, because Capricorn may actually leave. That's the energy that I'm feeling. I kind of feel like there's some things that have gone on between the two of you that were never really discussed, and there may be some energies that you're holding on to that you're almost punishing the other person for, but then you never really talked them through. Like you never really discussed them. You're sort of holding them in, and that's what's kind of caused this wedge between the two of you. I feel like this has been a rocky relationship since the beginning. I feel like maybe that is what kind of, like almost like the craziness maybe is maybe what that whatever that energy is like, I feel like maybe that's maybe what brought the two of you together and like excited you about each other, but then after a while it kind of got tiring and it became too much. That's what I'm kind of feeling. Wildness. Almost like that untouchability and that challenge. But then it became too much. Like it was like, okay, yeah, I'm over this, I'm done. Like I've had my fun, and now I'm ready to move on. All right, so let's get feeling like these cards. On this Lover's card, like I'm focusing on like this dead, burnt tree. Like I feel like That's almost like what this, I feel like that's what this relationship has been. Like it's been fiery and it's been challenging and but I feel like it's sort of burnt out. I feel like with this card, I feel like this is like Capricorn ready to walk away, and then that's sort of this represents, you know, the relationship just kind of over, it's done, it's like, I feel like that's sort of Capricorn's energy. We have Page of Pentacles, and that represents positive, good changes. I feel like Capricorn is ready for those good things to come in. I feel like Capricorn's ready for those changes. Yeah, we have the Three of Cups, then we have this Six of Wands, success and victory, ready for happiness. The Strength card, and then we have the Judgment card, is an awakening, a renewal, a revival. I feel like Capricorn's eyes have been opened up, and they're like, yeah, like either things have got to change or I'm moving on. Like, I'm ready for happy times. I'm ready for the good things. I'm tired of this chaos. I'm tired of this burnt tree. I'm ready for, you know, the good things to come in, because this relationship has got all of this, you know, negativity right here in the middle between the two of you. Two of Swords, making that decision. Two of Wands, looking towards the future, taking those steps. Capricorn is ready to take those steps that you need to take in order to make these changes to find this happiness, whether that's working through this or it is moving on from it. Ready for that change. Ace of Wands, ready to take those steps. Eight of Pentacles, a new way of doing things. There could also be a new job opportunity that comes in for Capricorn, and maybe that kind of pulls you away from this relationship, or gives you that time that, you know, you say you want to have a break and you're like, okay, I've got this new job opportunity and I'm going to focus on that, you know, and maybe that's, we have Six of Wands again for Capricorn, ready for that success and victory. We have Temperance, being patient, you know. I feel like Capricorn is, you know, like you're willing to compromise, but, you know, it's going to be something that you feel comfortable with. This is something that if you want this to work out, that, you know, it's going to take some time. You have to be patient. We have the Seven of Cups, and then we have the Two of Cups. Lots of ideas about your relationship, lots of ideas about how you can work on this, you know, lots of thoughts, thinking about this relationship. This relationship has been on your mind a lot, and you're trying to figure out within this relationship, what is it that I can do? What is it that I want to do? What am I really feeling inside? Am I ready to fight for this relationship, or am I ready to walk away from this relationship? You know, I feel like once you make your decision, then you're ready to go. You're ready to move. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like, you know, we started with the King of Pentacles was your first card, and now down here we have the Queen of Pentacles over here. I feel like it's getting back to you, getting back to your core, getting back to what it is that you need. And then on the Six of Swords, we have the Page of Wands. And I feel like you come to your decision, and then you reach out to Aquarius and you say, okay, this is how I feel, this is what's going on. Whatever that decision may be for you, whether it's, okay, this is what I need if we're working on this, or, you know, I have this new job opportunity that I'm going to focus on that, or whatever that decision is, I feel like you're ready to communicate with Aquarius on how you feel. We have the Moon card. And you've got the Moon card twice. So the Moon card could represent, you know, like I said before, deception. Maybe Aquarius really just isn't in touch with your own feelings and what it is that you want, and you're becoming more aware of that. The Moon could also represent like time, like it could be like the moon phases, a couple moon phases, that it's going to take time to work through this. We have the Ace of Cups, okay? Aquarius has Ace of Cups twice. I feel like Aquarius wants to work on this relationship, but I feel like Aquarius has to sort through their own feelings on this and take off that self-mask about how they feel first before they can really communicate with Capricorn. We have the World card on top of the Emperor card. The Emperor card is, you know, the Emperor is somebody who has that clarity. They know what they want. They know where they want to go. They know what they want to do. And I feel like that's what Aquarius is trying to work on, that. Taking that time to yourself to find that clarity. And I feel like that's, again, what Aquarius needs to do, is really find out deep down, what do you really want, Aquarius? We have Ace of Pentacles, having that new start. We have the King of Pentacles. We have that Four of Wands, having that connection, getting back to that happy place. We have Eight of Cups, Page of Swords. This is something that has been delayed. This is something that has been put on the back burner, but now this has come to the forefront about working on this relationship, about what it is, about taking off that mask and really exposing yourself and really figuring out what it is that you want, and then heading in that direction. We've got the Knight of Swords on top of the Prince of Wands. You know, definitely Aquarius is ready. It's been delayed long enough, ready to move forward, ready for that Ten of Cups, ready for that happiness, making that decision. Again, Aquarius needs to make that decision. We've got the Two of Swords over here for Capricorn. We've got the Two of Swords here for Aquarius. I definitely feel that you each have to get in touch with your own feelings about what you really want to do, not feeling like obligated, well, the other person wants me to do this. Like, you have to figure out what it is that you want to fight for and what you want to make happen, and then communicate that to the other person, and then move forward from there. But I feel like you both have to figure out things for yourself first. I feel like that's step one. All right, so I kind of feel like let's do an empowering question. So we have, what is my instinct telling me to do? Okay, that's exactly like what I was saying. Like, what is that inner voice telling you to do? What is your instinct telling you to do? And that's exactly what I was saying, is that you have to get in touch with that first. Before you can do anything, is you have to figure that out first. And then move on from there. All right, I think we're just going to close there because I think that's absolutely perfect. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.